Good evening from New York. I'm Chris Hayes. The president of the United States really does seem hell-bent on intentionally destroying the U.S. economy. And even after everything we've seen, there are still some folks, in fact, some very powerful, wealthy people who have not really come to terms with this. Now, in part, this is due to the fact the president truly, and I mean truly, does not even seem to understand the most basic way the economy he wants to destroy currently functions. Take, for instance, his ridiculous shopkeeper metaphor.
Think of us as a super luxury store, a store that has the goods. You're going to come and you're going to pay a price, and we're going to give you a very good price. We're going to make very good deals, and in some cases, we'll adjust. But that's where it is. I could announce 50 to 100 deals right now because, you know, I'm the shopkeeper and I keep the store. And, you know, I know what countries are looking for and I know what we're looking for, and I can just set those terms and they can go shopping or they don't have to go shopping because everybody wants to shop here.
Now, to me, this makes at least two things clear. First, he really doesn't know what he's talking about at a very fundamental level. I mean, in the analogy he keeps using, and he's been using it over and over and over, we are the customer, not the store, right? Like, he's got it flipped around. Remember, the American consumer are the ones doing all the buying. We're the shoppers of last resort for the whole world. It's our money, our dollars that buys all this stuff, not the other way around. But second, that clip also makes clear, I don't think this is bluffing. It's not positioning. He believes all this cockamamie nonsense. Today, Trump hosted the new Prime Minister of Canada, Mark Carney, in the Oval Office. And before the meeting even started, Trump was blustering on social media once again, sharing his warped theory of how the American economy works, in which anyone who sells us things is stealing from us, and we do not need to buy anything from anyone. He even specifies he's referring to Canadian lumber. We don't need it. We don't need their lumber. Well, that Canadian lumber makes up nearly 30% of the softwood lumber used for home construction in this country. So kind of feel like we need it. Once again, a foreign leader had to sit there politely while the President of the United States, who has incited a global trade war, demonstrates he has no idea what he's talking about. And once again, a foreign leader had to fervently but gently rebuff Trump's incoherent worldview in real time.
How do you react if Canada decided not to shop in the American store as much as before and decided to partner with other countries?
Well, we don't do much business with Canada from our standpoint.
We are the largest client of the United States in the totality of all the goods. So we are the largest client of the United States. We have a tremendous auto sector between the two of us, and the changes that made have been helpful. 50% of a car that comes from Canada is American. That's not like anywhere else in the world.
Just to put a fine point on it, we export more goods to Canada than we do to any other country in the world, okay? Right now, we're in a little bit of a false lull when it comes to Trump's trade war. It's strange, surreal. Look, if you look at the markets, they've actually made back a lot of the losses from that tariff shock starting about a month ago, which is, I suppose, better than the alternatives. But again, I'm not sure it reflects the reality of the situation. There continues to be a widespread view on Wall Street, and I think among Republican politicians, and even some CEOs and other folks, that it just cannot possibly be the case that the man who runs America, Donald Trump, is so destructive, so reckless, that he misunderstands the economy so badly that he is going to carry out this trade war. They still believe he's going to call it off. And again, I get where they are coming from, because one thing we know is that when Trump tries to bully someone and they confront him in return, he does often retreat, try to slink away while declaring victory anyway. It's still possible that's what happens here. It's basically the best case scenario at this point. But again, if you listen to him in basically every open forum, anytime he's near a microphone, he keeps insisting he's going to burn everything down, even if it means Americans are going to suffer.
So let's talk about the tariffs. And I want to ask you about something you said this week. Got a lot of attention. You were at your cabinet meeting. You said, quote, I'm going to quote what you said, maybe the children will have $2 instead of $30.
Yeah.
And maybe the $2 will cost a couple of bucks more than they would normally. Are you saying that your tariffs will cause some prices to go up?
No, I think the tariffs are going to be great for us because it's going to make us rich.
But you said some dolls are going to cost more. Isn't that an acknowledgement that some prices will go up?
I don't think a beautiful baby girl that's 11 years old needs to have 30 dolls. I think they can have 3 dolls or 4 dolls because what we were doing with China was just unbelievable. We had a trade deficit of hundreds of billions of dollars with China.
When you say they could have 3 dolls instead of 30 dolls, are you saying Americans could see empty store shelves?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they don't need to have 30 dolls. They can have 3. They don't need to have 250 pencils. They can have 5.
But you're basically saying there could be some supply shortages because of the tariffs.
We don't have to waste money on a trade deficit with China for things we don't need, for junk that we don't need.
Now, you know what? The people at the center of this trade war understand he is serious, and increasingly dawning on them. For instance, the CEO of Mattel, the company that makes Barbies, the dolls for the beautiful baby girls that are 11, went on TV to explain that these tariffs are not going to bring dull manufacturing back to America.
But if the tariffs come and they stay, would it be cheaper to manufacture toys in the United States?
We don't see that happening. We believe that production in other countries where we can be efficient and more productive is the best balance between manufacturing in international outside of the U.S. and continue to develop product in terms of design and creativity in America.
Even if you look at Trump's actions, there are not any signs of backing down or cutting deals or declaring victory. Today, he implied, again, it was confusing because it was just so incoherent. There might not be any deals at all. And also, he would really like you to stop asking about it.
We also have a situation because everyone says, when are you going to sign deals? We don't have to sign deals. You keep writing about deals. When are we going to sign? When? I wish they'd keep, stop asking, how many deals are you signing this week? Because one day we'll come and we'll give you 100 deals. And they don't have to sign.
What does that mean? Today, the Treasury Secretary was forced to acknowledge, somewhat awkwardly, that Trump has been repeatedly lying. I mean, truly lying to the press, to everyone, about negotiations with China. Remember, he said he talked to Xi and that he called, and we haven't had any negotiations, as the Secretary told the committee. We are still, day after day, speeding towards a deadline where all of these global tariffs hit, while the shipping containers from China arrive empty. We see massive disruption of the supply chain. Anyone involved in logistics or shipping or trucking, they're all freaking out right now. Again, all of Trump's actions and all of his words suggest that, yes, he is foolish and destructive enough to single-handedly push the U.S. economy into a catastrophic recession. And I understand why that is difficult for people to get their heads around, but here we are.